Good morning, traders, and welcome to the competition webinar here. So this is to guide you and support you in the competition that we started just yesterday. Let me see, did I support you in the competition that we started just yesterday? Okay, so anyway, yeah, I want to make sure everyone is connected correctly. Good morning, Alois. Connected correctly, and if they have any questions, and then we can go through all sorts of setups and details in here as well. Okay, so let me see here. Just a moment. It's good here. Discord, yeah. Right, and everything is good on YouTube. Okay, all right, so let's go through the disclosure and then jump into these markets. General disclosure: all Bookmap Limited materials, information, and presentations are for educational purposes only and should not be considered specific investment advice nor recommendations. Risk disclosure: trading futures, equities, and digital currencies involves substantial risk of loss and is not suitable for all investors. Past performance is not necessarily indicative of future results. All right, so let's take a look here, and any questions to begin with about this competition and what's going on. We can do a quick overview here and take a look at the leaderboard. Hold on. All right, so it's Juan K. Low here. And I don't know if Juan, I don't know if you're on the call here or on the webinar or not, but I was checking out the Discord channel, and let me show you where that Discord channel is, and that's where we're going to actually keep the discussion here as well, is in the Discord channel over here, and I'll show you exactly where to go. So you can scroll down from the very top here. You scroll down and you will see here this one with the kind of gold medal here, or the medal for like a track star or something like that. The BM dash trading competition, Bookmap trading competition. That's the discussion in here. And scroll down and you can see the Alois had put in the link here for the webinar. What I was really curious about here is I scrolled back up, and amazing. So it looks like Juan here, he said he was very tired after a hard day working, scalping with Bookmap. So that is quite a bit of work. I thought for sure that Juan is trading algorithmically. I mean, look at the size of the volume here, almost 10,000 transactions, and then just far and away the P&L leader here. So let's take a look here. But at the leaderboard, it's amazing though. He's scalping by hand doing that. So I'd love to see more of what exactly he is doing. And now let's see here. He's actually over the 10,000, almost around 12,000 here. In fact, let's just update this leaderboard. Yeah, now he's at over 12,000 here. And he's up to 9,500. So amazing results in here. Amazing results. Expert scalper. Arian, let's see. You have a question. If you consider fee, he would be the last person. Yeah, probably. I mean, I understand. That's something. This is our first competition, Arian. I agree with you. And I want to show something here actually regarding that, because the commissions and fees are a massive part here. Also the fills. You know, being filled in the real market is a little different than being filled in a demo account. Although we do use, I mean, our simulated account here is excellent. So it reads the order book in here. and what you see in the order book will be within the transactions. Okay, so like you see, like well, let's just step back a little bit. Let's just move in a little bit. All right. So here there's 40 contracts, right? Or 39, 43 contracts. Here's 26, and here's 2.6. If you hit the button for you know, let's say 80, then you're going to get filled up in here, right? You will slip the market, or you will move the market up into somewhere up in here, right? Uh, it, the and that's where your fill would get, the majority of your fill would be in here, but you would end up here in the price, okay? Because you had 80 contracts. You took all of this liquidity here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you'd move it on up into this level, or these levels up in here, right? That's how the simulator works. It doesn't just fill you at that level, right? So just be aware of that, and this is a good thing. It would be great to have this as a whole simulated environment, and you actually get filled with that liquidity, but you don't. This liquidity would stay in here, and the actual price would be down here, but you would get filled up here. In the real market, you would actually move it up here. Okay, now someone would probably move it right back down with some sort of arbitraging, but anyway, just want to make that distinction here. It's a really good comment about the commissions and fees. And as we grow out our simulator here, this is what I wanted to mention. There is a add-on here that we created called the break-even point. It's not working at the moment, and it's not working with the trading simulated account. However, you can put in a fee structure here, right? So we got per contract, per order, or percentage of order. And you can put in your fee by percentage here, maker and taker as well. So like in the crypto markets, a lot of the exchanges have maker and taker fees. If you're providing and making a market, then you get less or maybe none of the commissions taken away. If you hit the market buy button, you are taking liquidity from the market, and then you would be hit with a fee. All right, so this is possible to add into the competitions in the future. All right, but right now we don't have that, and that is a big difference. There's no question about that. All right, so let me get back to YouTube, make sure. Oh, let me show you that leaderboard then. All right, so yeah, we have Felipe here second, 3,200. I mean, excellent performance. All of these are really, really excellent performances in here. And yeah, it's we'll see how the day goes here. And any discussions here about Alois? Can you hear me in here? No, you can't hear me in YouTube. I can hear it on YouTube. And I know I'm broadcasting also in Discord. So yeah, let me know. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, the any other questions that you guys have? This is the page to go to. There's FAQs, etc. I saw some discussions about some of the flatten button and getting out of the markets. I actually ran into that myself. I actually had a big issue last night. I was in a position, ended my day, and I had maxed out my position, ended my day, and then grabbed my laptop and went over to my girlfriend's for the night, and thought that okay, well, over there I'll log in to my account and be able to trade it and manage the position. I was not able to. So I just got hammered. And woke up this morning and was down, I don't know, something like $1,600 or something like that. So this is something that we'll fix in the future as well. I know that there are some issues, guys. This is our first competition. Okay, so just I'll let you know about that. You know, we're it's just a 2-day competition. We're going to have several once we get up and running here. This is going to be a great training tool for everybody. All right. Anyway, yeah, let's jump in here and take a look and see what's going on in these markets. All right. So bigger picture perspective. Let's start with that. And let me bring up the Bookmap web product. Just a minute. Okay. Well, obviously we had FOMC yesterday in the afternoon and a lot of volatility. So log in. Okay. And we're breaking down right now as well. We got to start with the bigger picture here. Okay. 1 month, 1 week. It's taking his time here. Let's go with one day here. Okay. Well, yeah. Here's our breakdown from this range up in here. We can go to 1 hour now and see what's going on. Oh shoot, I'm not in the multi-book. All right. All right. So looks like, I mean, on the bigger picture here, like we talked about this yesterday. In the bigger picture, the break below here, and we have a lot of free space to go down below here. Now, I think we're probably, I think this is off in price. We're somewhere around in here right now, and 26,563, 26,563. Yeah, we're down a couple $100 here. So somewhere around in here. Yeah, and you see this ledge in here, right? That's what we're looking at here as a potential for first off a target, but then the potential break of that ledge in here, right? So keep an eye out on that. That's really the kind of bigger picture at the moment. Is all about that little area right in here. And then let's take a look at Bookmap, and we can see some interesting stuff in here from this drop. Let's see, I don't have a whole lot of data in here, but in this drop in here, not sure if you guys saw this around this 26,600 beforehand, some of the spoofing type of activity up here. Okay, and then the move into it, big move into it, immediate retracement back up, and then some back and forth in here for sure. But sellers come in again here, break the structure, and now we're down at new lows here. And now we're watching this 26,500 as the potential target. All right, so yeah, that's the move so far, and we're in a downtrend. All right, so we are looking for that to continue back down into these levels here. Okay, here's a bit of a spoof right now. There's a bit of a push. Okay, zoom in a little bit closer here. And there's our spoof right here. Okay, now these markets here, like you get your spoof like that, but you also get these immediate pullbacks like that. Here we go again. Okay, and yeah, immediate pullback right away. Okay, so filled this liquidity down here at this 26,520, and then now we're getting a bit of a back and forth in here. Okay, so job done. It filled this liquidity. Got the spoof got them to disrupt the order book to move into that high liquidity, and now we're getting a bit of a squeeze in here. All right, so these are the things we really want to watch here in the crypto markets. This is very, very typical type of behavior. You guys probably know that, or have experienced that now, that's for sure. Okay, we're still looking at market structure though. I don't know if anyone, I chimed in and did an at here post in the competition channel, and in there went through well, at least mentioned the crypto webinar with John Slazas at that moment, and a very experienced trader going through market structure and how important it is. Okay, so that's what we're gonna kind of lean on today. We've been talking about this a lot lately. Is leaning on a few different things in here to give us insight, and it's the higher time frames. It is the market structure, and then we start to get into the volume and the order book. All right, so these three things, and we'll see it again and again and again. All right, so this is well, these are things like it's just a foundation, and I can demo why the market structure is so important. Just look at the trend line already, and let's see if we might get a break here. We see buying, we see exhaustion here. We need to see buyers up here, and then we can get a potential break back up above. And anyone who shorted in here is going to get squeezed. All right, so that we'd look for that scenario here. It hasn't unfolded. Now here's exhaustion again, and this spoofer is or this player is still here. All right, so here we go again. Now see at this bottom edge here, we're looking for sellers. I don't see any. I don't see any. I don't see any. Okay, we might get them on this retracement here. Okay, we'll look for it. If we don't, and we don't see any buyers up here though. Okay, so here we go again. Sellers. Okay. It's volatile here, no question. We've got about 5 minutes before the cash open here, so we're going to hold off on jumping into any positions or anything. Wait for this market open here. Bobby, how do you get access to Bookmap Web? That's real simple. Let me put the link in here. Just you already have Bookmap, so you already have username and password, right? So just go into Bookmap, or I'm sorry, web.bookmap.com. I just put the link in there. Oh, Alois already beat me to it. Okay, and yeah, click on that, and then once you're in there, just click on log in. It'll be up in the upper right hand corner, and then log in with your credentials, and you have access. All right, now once you're logged in, then go over here, hover over the in the upper left hand corner here, go to multi-book, and then select BTC USDT. Okay, you get all these channels for free. This is really nice to be able to access all these different instruments in here. Okay, so our volatility is in play here. We traded into and a bit through this 26,500, but you can see that we sprung right back up, and now we're right back down again. All right, so we're going to kind of hold off here, wait for the open, and then let's see how things unfold here. And this was our target here, the ultimate target here. When we started the webinar, there was just a lot of spoofing and a lot of kind of back and forth in here, and it's just right before the open, so we're not going to put the risk on. Okay. Any comments anyone has? Any trades that you guys want to share as well? Jay, you're the winner. The rules are clear. Okay. Jay, how about you want to share something? That'd be fantastic. Is this the least volume? Look, um, trading rate number one, like just take advantage of it and trade your heart out. Do whatever you like here. This is it's a competition with serious prizes here, no question. But these are the rules, and take advantage of the rules. All right. If the rules were different and it was based on volume, and also commissions were introduced, then that would be another thing, right? So yeah, I agree that it's unrealistic in that sense, no question. But this is the competition, and these are the rules. That it kind of reminds me, like as traders, one of the things that we have to really bear in mind is and finding an edge, right? So you've got to know the rules, and once you know the rules, then or you find that edge based on the rules, then maximize it, maximize that edge, however you can. Okay, so yeah, it's funny. There's a I don't know if you guys have read some of the articles that were out about Navy SEALs recently, some months ago. I think in during the beginning of the summer, how a lot of them were, dying or getting, severely injured, and at least there was at least one death. Uh, and they're under extreme duress, physically and mentally. There's no question about that. It's one of the most challenging things to do is complete that Navy SEALs course. And however, they were finding that a lot of the SEALs were or cadets were starting to use like performance enhancing drugs, whatever it might be. I don't remember what it was exactly, but they were starting to use them. And some of the instructors actually knew. The article pointed out in one paragraph that they kind of turned a blind eye to it. And the reason being, it was the mentality was, if I can get an edge, then I'm going to use it. And so that's the same kind of argument here with the trading competition and the rules. All right, so find the edge in here. And if I'm making this analogy correctly, I don't think it's proper for people to use performance enhancing drugs unless everybody uses it. And why would you do that anyway? You want to become an addict, then great, go for it. But it doesn't make much sense. But it seems that it's the mentality that they're cultivating. It wasn't so much about the drugs; it was the mentality. Okay? As traders, we're always having that mentality. Where can we get an edge? Right? It shifts and changes all the time. Okay, so we have to be aware. All right, so let's see here. The open we just got our 930 cash open here. And we got a little bit of a squeeze to the upside, and we're right back down again. Let's see if we can get our sellers in here. There they go. Boom. All right. And we got what, 26,450 down below here. All right, now we're looking for a new trading range in here, potentially. Okay, and the previous trading range here. Okay, being very aware of this top edge here. Those drugs don't work in trading. Yeah, that's true. It's the point, Hudson, or the analogy that I'm making. Um, anyway. Okay, there's our 450. Yeah, still looking for a continuation, basically. There we go. $400. Yeah, it's moving nicely here. Moving nicely, guys. Okay, new trading range established. Okay, now watch for a move to the top edge here, right back up to where it dropped from here. Okay, there we go. All right, now we want to watch that top edge very, very closely as well. Okay, and not get caught in any sort of squeeze here. Okay, or look for the move back down here. The break. This breaking out here, but I want to see if it fails and then comes back in the range. Look for the sellers again in here. I imagine we're going to get some back and forth in here before that happens. So we'll see. We'll see because of the cash open here. We're gonna be moving a lot here. Okay, so yeah, careful, very careful here. Looking for the buyers may come in and try to move it back up to this range here, up to the 500. We are in a downtrend, but we're prepared for that here, that scenario. Okay, and then we're looking for a break here, and then the move back down, maybe 420 and then 400. Yeah, it looks good. Looks like it's going to break out up into 500 here. There we go. Now let's zoom out a little bit here. This is a nice area in here for a retest, like the market just did. I'm now starting to look for another kind of move back up here. So we've got one big move, another move back up here, and then the potential fail here. Okay, so looking for maybe a spike above this, and then a fail, and then back into the range here. Debbie, your competition account will not load. Did you okay? So did you log in and did you connect to the trading simulator? Do you have the symbol up? Okay. Uh, I mean, you've connected already, so you know that you can connect. So did you start in the morning? Did you start and you have it in trading real here as well in the lower right hand corner? Okay, make sure that when you start up Bookmap, it's in trading real, okay, not demo. All right, guys, see how we're in this new trading range now here, and okay, it says trading real. You've connected to your account. You've connected to both your trade simulator and Bookmap data, and you have your symbol up. Is that correct? Yeah. Okay. So then you should be. Did you use the trading cross trading instruments? Did you click on that and start? Yeah. Okay. And did it work? It should come up then. Okay. No, you don't need to restart. You shouldn't. You shouldn't have to restart. Okay, so let's see. This bottom edge here did not hold, and looking now we're looking for our 400. Okay, we're maybe a bit of a pullback to 450, but we're looking for 400 now, and then let's see if we can even trade through 400. Okay, here's what we're looking at here. We had the move up to this 26,500. I was looking for maybe right in here get a quick spike above this guy here, that little swing, and then have it reject, come back in, and then trade back down. Okay, well, we didn't get that. Here was the retest in here. It exhausted out, and we got sellers at the bottom edge here, and they were able to break it here. So maybe another retest here to 450, and then I'm looking here right now. So there's our retest. Now what we're doing is looking for exhaustion again, or maybe high liquidity in the order book here. Not getting it. Okay, and then looking for sellers to come in. Well, let's put another trend line in here. I'm not going to be fast enough. Okay. All right, so there's some exhaustion there. All right, sellers should come in here. Looking for sellers to come in here. All right, looking for sellers at this bottom edge here. There we go. No, those are buyers. Okay, still looking for sellers here. And then looking for the push down into 400 here. Okay, so we're looking for a break. Okay. Once the markets get going here, it's going to be I doubt we're going to be trending as much here. This is the initial kind of move to the downside here. There was this pullback here, which was pretty good, but we're still looking for the move lower here. And there we go. All right, let's see if it can break here as well. Since we have this liquidity up, or this volume up in here, so there's 400. So looking for it to continue now. Maybe 380, maybe even maybe lower here. And it's not. Okay, we get an immediate pullback here. All right, now let's see if we can get our break here. Let's see, I have questions. Debbie, were you able to get up and running? Another thing I want to bring up Market Pulse in here, and we'll take a look at that. Okay, so there's our break. There's our 380. Still looking for continuation here. Looking for the 350 here. The other scenario, we got to go through that quickly. If we break this here, which is starting to, we might get the squeeze back up to this 440 here. Yeah, that 440 liquidity. All right. So anyway, guys, let me, we're looking for these pullbacks, these moves into the liquidity, and then looking for a retest and then see if we get these pullbacks or breaks here. But let's look at the bigger picture here. Okay, the bigger picture, and this is very typical in these trending markets, is here. Whoops, hold on. All right, so here's our bigger trend. In fact, you can even zoom out more and say that's too extreme. Our bigger trend is something like this, or even this, right? So we can get pullbacks into those areas here as well. Okay, this is pretty extreme trend here. And so it's still holding though. It just it just retested here, and we're getting the move right back down. Okay, and now looking again for the break of this into this 350 liquidity. Okay, Debbie, great. You're all set up. Yeah, trading Ray, I hear you. I mean, I understand. Like, we had, it's funny. We had a trading competition some years ago with Binance. It was Binance Futures, and I was trading very short term. But there was uh, commissions. I had a 90% win rate, but I didn't do so well. Because the commissions, I was trading, very short term, and depending on how I got in and out, made a big difference, right? So you see an opportunity, short-term opportunity, and you get in, and then maybe you get in with market, and you just eroded your edge right there. Jay, I don't think anyone's questioning you in here. I mean, you're knocking it out of the park. And there's don't worry about it. I don't know. Can you hear me, Jay? Are you attending the event here? You are. Just say something in the chat there. I'll put the link in here for you if you want to attend. All right, there we go. All right, guys, and now look at the behavior here now. Okay, so this is reading the order flow and reading the transactions in here. Okay, so we were looking for continuation and then pullbacks potentially, right? And we got them, we saw them, and then now what do we have down in this bottom edge in here? At our 26,400, we went to about 380, and then we kind of bounced around in here. Okay, now structurally we are breaking this trend line, but we have other trend lines up here. That's fine, but look at the volume trading up here. Okay, so here's a potential breakout and then a flag. Let's see if we get a flag pattern in here, right? So we're looking for a continuation pattern here to the upside now. What we're looking for is this in here to break, and then we're looking for this maybe back up into this range up in here. 500 looks pretty good, and the move back up into it, okay, for the potential for that move, right? We see a bit of a change in shift here in this back and forth in here, a distribution accumulation as Wyckoff calls it, and then what we're going to look for now is either the continuation or the rejection in here. All right, and what we want to look at is the squeeze. Where might people start getting squeezed? Okay, well, and where are these buyers and sellers that are moving the market? Okay, so we have the potential here for this move. Okay, are they buying here? Right, well, they were buying here. Are they starting to buy here? Not yet. Not yet. Now, these traders in here that bought could get squeezed. Okay, so then we'd look for selling down here at the bottom edge at our 380 here. And if we can start to get that to unfold, then we look for our 350. Okay, now see what we got to move down below this range. Now we got our buyers come in and we got a bit of a spoof in here. Okay, so let's see if does this mean they're going to be supporting these buyers in here? Now they pulled that liquidity. Okay, so I'm getting conflictions here in the reading, and therefore, you know, not looking for a move here right now. The two scenarios are what we outlined here. One is top edge in here and a break. Okay. Two would be these buyers in here getting squeezed, and then I even like it better here. Okay, and then in here we'd look for the break, and then we'll trade into our 350. Okay, so looking for them now. Let's see if the scenario unfolds for these sellers. Looking for them. And I don't see them yet. Yeah, Juan, you're doing great. Congratulations. It's amazing results. I can't believe you're not trading algorithmically. Are you or aren't you? Or is it partially, or is this, you know, discretionary? I mean, with that amount of volume, I thought for sure this is an algo. All right, guys. See that this was a tricky move in here. Like, yeah, we got our sellers in here. I just didn't see any kind of order book in here to tell us about this. This would be hard. You could really get trapped in here, and we had a kind of a real nice potential kind of turnaround in here starting to develop. And yeah, this instead we're getting our drop into the 380. Okay, which is the low. We're at the low here. It made a new low here. Yeah, I just I don't like it. I don't see a reading on this. Again, this is really kind of back and forth in here. Now it looks like these sellers might feel the pain here, and we can come revisit back up in here. But it just doesn't. It's hard to read this behavior in here right now. I'm finding a challenge there. Juan, do you want to share any trades that you took that you're proud of, or maybe good examples of one thing or another? Please put it into the Discord channel. I can go over it in the webinar as well, guys. This is kind of a quick webinar event. I've got to go in another like 5 minutes or so. Just want to help answer questions, look for potential moves in here, and get set up, get everyone set up correctly. So Juan, we're answering your question about the winner. There's no question. You are the winner at the moment. Gold. We're not looking at gold today. Sorry, nor tomorrow. We might look at gold tomorrow. The event will be over tomorrow morning East Coast time, or 12 p.m. UTC on Friday. All right, so let's see here. Now look at the buyers in here. Failed to make a higher high. I'm really watching this bottom area here and looking for sellers here. This looks pretty good to me. If we can get the sellers down here, this is why we have this kind of back and forth in here, and then we have the buyers that we're looking for them up here. They failed to come in. We got sellers right back down into the low, or low of the day here, and then kind of broke it, and then we got back up here again with some buyers, but we don't find enough buyers in here to reach back up into this 440 and 450 liquidity, right? So they're struggling. The buyers are struggling in here. This is why now, and this looks better as a potential setup. Okay, so we're looking for sellers here, and then the move back down into the 350. Yeah, no, you cannot open Bookmap on your iPad. Actually, I have seen someone do it before. The guy is some sort of programmer or something. He was able to do it. I'm not sure how. You know, that's on iOS, and I don't know. It does not run on iOS, but this guy was able to do it somehow. I don't know, ES01, if you want to have a discussion on that and a thread started on that, you might find somebody in Discord who's found a solution on that. Okay. All right. So we're still here, though. We're still here. We do see buying up here, right? But they're failing to make higher highs still, even in this little range in here. All right. So let's get into the nuance in here. See this little area right here? We're looking for a break of that, potential break of that. Now, here we are back up to the high, right? Now, if we do get the buyers, we'd look for the move back up into 450. Now we're looking for the break of it. Look for the sellers. Okay, there we go. Sellers. All right, so that is your entry there. All right. Now, on a small time frame, maybe you would take some off here. Very small time frame. The rest you would hold for this 350. Okay, so we saw this, you know, starting to, we're looking for something in here specific. That's our setup. Okay, that would be the action here. And this, you'd already either take some off at the bottom of these ranges in here, which is, you know, it's not much, but you get the concept here. You hold the rest. Okay, now we've made an equal low here, but we're still looking for continuation now. We had the break. We're looking for a continuation into making new lows into 350 here. All right, hope that helps. These are the scenarios we develop by reading the order flow in here, and then we're looking for the break. Okay, one scenario to work out or the other. Now, this was kind of nice in here for a few reasons. Is at the top of the range in here. Okay, and we're looking for something very specific at the top of the range here. If we have that luxury, then we have good risk reward because we can take some off on the way down. Stop loss at break even, ES01. Okay, you know, it would have come pretty close to it, somewhere in there. Okay, now there's another way to put your stop loss. Depends on your position. Have you taken some off or not? Okay, and then, you know, then it's risk-free at that point if you have it at break even. Well, you can even at this point if it was in here, right? Okay, and you have it at break even. Well, and you don't like that, and then let's suppose, well, we actually said it's up. We were saying it's up here, right? So because that's what we were looking for, was that the sellers to come in up here, and then we would take some off in here, right? Let me put that down. This is being a pain. Hold on. Okay, so then here, somewhere in here, you know, this kind of bottom edge in here, right? That's where we take some off. All right, so that would be the move, and then we're looking for the move back down into the liquidity is the target. Okay, now this wouldn't have worked out overall. We went back up above here. Would have been stopped out. What I'm trying to say, though, there's another way to manage this, even with a total risk-free trade would be like this. You got in here, you took some off down here, right? Bottom of the range. All right. Now, what that means is you can take this here, and then your overall stop loss would be up here. And let's just move it down a little bit and just give yourself a little bit of leeway here. So it would be break even plus a little bit, right? And you would have been stopped out, right? So you would have made nothing on it, but you were prepared for making something. And it did work out. It just didn't come down into the 350. All right. So does that make sense? Now again, this is a pretty short-term trade. That's why, like, it's kind of fast and furious, and these shifts and changes happen in the order flow all the time. Now look what we've done. We had to breach the low, reject here, and then look where the buyers came in. Does this look familiar? Look where the buyers really came in here and moved it. It's here. And this was the retest, pull back up here, the big volume dot. And then they pushed it through. Okay, traders were able to push it through. All right, now we're able to come up and reach into these areas in here. This was the critical little area right in here, yeah, just above 400 or right around 400 there. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to continue on. I've got to get going here. I've got another meeting I've got to attend. Good luck, everybody. Let me know if there's any questions that you have. You know where to go. I'll put the link back in here, and I'll be in the chat as well for the competition in the Bookmap competition Discord channel. There's all sorts of links in there as well. I'll show you where they are, but we've got some great moderators in there who are helping out. So here's the link in Discord, obviously, and then over in YouTube. Here's our link here. Okay, there you go. All right, and let me invite you to the Discord channel as well. And Scott Pulcini is just starting. If you want to jump over to that that webinar, that's going to be on the ES. On. Okay, there we go. So yeah, here it is here. This is the channel here, Bookmap Trading Competition, BM Trading Competition, and I'll create the invite for you guys. Okay. And then paste it in here. There you go. There's the link in Discord, in YouTube for our Discord channel. All right, guys. See now look at this is bigger picture here, right? Now we're getting a breakout of this range. So where are we looking for now? Okay, we're looking for a continuation. Look at the spoof underneath there, or the support. Looking for 500 now. Okay, back up into that trading range again. Now this could be a potential reversal taking place here. Note the order flow. Okay, note the shift in the change here. Now there's a couple things I want to cover about this reversal, and then I really got to go. I'm already late. So a couple of things about the reversal here. We're just looking for a test up into 500 first. Okay, that's it. Just up here, and then we'll see what happens up here. Now, there's a couple of different things that we see in these reversals that we've seen for years in the order flow. This is very typical. Okay, we'll get leg one on the breakout here. Okay, so this move on up to here, the move back to retest where it broke out from here, and then the move back up again here. There's our move to 500. All right, now we're looking for, we'll see what happens in here. I doubt that we'll see buyers back up above it. It's already kind of done the move, maybe a spike and then a move back down. I'm looking for a retest back down here, and then I would be looking for leg 2. Leg 2 is where we're really going to learn, is this going to continue or is this going to fail? Okay, so here's the spike above. All right, now I'm looking for sellers to trade it back in. And now, you know, we might not get that too. That's possible. You just continue to get buying pressure. Then we're looking for the next area up here. But I'm looking for this scenario. Pull back, retest, and then this is what we really want to watch in here. Because either we get the retest here and we get continuation up into like our 550 or 560, or we're going to get the breakdown, and then we're going to get trend resuming to the downside again. All right, so this is really going to be the critical point at this 26,500 for I don't know, the near future. All right, keep it in mind. I'll leave you guys with that, and then we'll come back tomorrow and recap the event and answer any questions that you have. I think that's it for the events we have today for the competition. Let me check the calendar here at our learning center. Go to bookmap.com learning/center, and we'll scroll down and take a look here at the events. Rest of the day. Yeah, that's it for the crypto competition, but we will have one tomorrow at 10 o'clock. All right, thanks for coming, everybody, and we will good luck out there. Continue on, and then we will catch up with you tomorrow. Okay, yep, take care. Bye bye.